swallow. I didn't chew it all the way. Hey!
It's M.A.S.S.
Your sins are forgiven. That's how that works, right?
Not on this one.
God damn.
Sins are made. So, today on M.A.S.S, we are going to be talking about just weird shit we've seen in life.
Yeah.
I was gonna have it make it in Columbus, because I live in Columbus. But
And
he hasn't
I
been
don't.
Yeah, but he hasn't been to Columbus as much as I have. So I guess we just changed it to just weird shit we've seen in life. I don't really know how to start this off, so I guess I will just.
Yeah, you just start.
All right.
Say one.
So there's this lady that I keep seeing around Columbus. I've seen her about 3 times now. She's an old black woman, really like anorexic, skinny, like tiny. I think she's homeless. She's really crazy. She has one leg and she's in a wheelchair. She's the most fearless woman I've ever seen in my life. She will. Have you ever been to Columbus? Most of the streets are like 8-lane, like highway kind of situations, and she will just book it across the street, and she's just like crazy. The one time I saw her, she was on the corner, and I was like coming towards that corner she was at, and it's because I had to turn left, and so I was in NASCAR. I know I see her, and I know this lady. I know she's insane. So I'm like, I gotta try to get around her without her seeing anything. So I pick a moment where she turns and looks like the complete opposite direction of me, and I like book it around the corner real quick. Like after I'm walking away, I hear her start screaming, and I'm like, no, she's got me. She found me.
Oh,
and I was gonna have
God.
to like run it. She's really fast.
On the wheelchair?
Yeah. I mean,
Are
she
you
only
kidding
had
me?
No, dude. She books it. I mean, she's fast.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. Like, uses her one leg and kicks herself across and just like starts throwing her hands on that wheelchair, and she
What the
flies.
hell?
But no, alright, so when she was like screaming, I turned around to see if she was coming at me or whatever, but she was like looking across the street. I couldn't see who she was screaming at because the building was in the way, but she's like, hey you, I'm gonna put you in this, and she whips out a paper bag, or a garbage bag, and she starts going chop, 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 chop. Like she's gonna chop somebody up and throw them in the garbage bag.
What the hell?
She did. I swear, she's like, hey, I'm gonna put you in this. Whoosh, chop, 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 chop. I was like, I'm leaving.
Oh my
I'm
God.
running for my life. It was hilarious.
Like, was she even looking at you at all?
No, she's looking like across the street, like the street that I don't know. She was looking basically the opposite direction.
Okay.
But no, if she was looking at me when she did that, I'd have booked it. I'd have ran. I'd have thrown my shoe at her or something. She's crazy.
Oh my God.
And I've seen her probably 3 times since I've been there.
Oh my God.
It's weird. It's crazy.
I have like 2 from Chicago and 1 from Columbus. One night. Alright. One of mine from Chicago is, I think it was our last night we were there. We went, like I was with a bunch of girls, and we went to the mall, and I just kind of like separated myself from everyone, looked around in the mall because they were stuck in JCPenney's looking at the cosmetic stuff, which looked like candy, which was really weird. But
Like candy?
all of it. Like soap that looked like an egg with a bow on it. You'd think it was chocolate. Yeah, you'd think it was like colored chocolate, but no.
No. One of them just has the pie symbol on it.
Pie.
Yeah.
Sent for men.
Yeah.
Back to what I was saying. We were walking back from the mall, and I saw him at first. I looked like out of the corner of my eye, and I saw an old man, like an old man, like slightly hunched over, just kind of walking slow,
Like
in a
70s?
white, like 70s, in a white bathrobe. All white bathrobe, nothing else.
That you know of.
Yeah, that I know of. Like,
Could have been sporting a Speedo under there.
yeah, probably. Or nothing. The girls, they were kind of walking ahead of me a little bit, and as soon as they saw him, they started freaking out.
Don't do that.
They're idiots, but
I'm freaking out.
so they started to go around the other way, which took longer, and as the guy was walking up to a different group, he starts talking to them, like, I guess trying to get into their picture too, that they were taking. He saw them. So he starts yelling after them. I know he was yelling after them because he just kept saying, "Hey, pretty girls, come back here." And he starts walking towards them. And they come to daddy. They start booking it across the bridge, and I'm walking this whole time, just walking. And as we got closer to the hotel, they're sitting there trying to rationalize why they started running. Like, I saw a knife on him. You're like, there's nowhere to put a fucking knife. He had his hands out like this. There's nowhere to put one. It was a short-sleeved white bathrobe. No, that wasn't his knife you were staring at. Yeah, that was one of my weird things from Chicago.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
That's funny
Yeah.
shit. So in Columbus, there's a place called the Short North. You know, you've been
Yep.
there. For anybody who hasn't been there, it's in like downtown Columbus. It's like all these galleries. There's chocolate shops everywhere. There's
And the hippie
ice
shop.
cream, hippie shops. There's really cool. It's a really cool place if you haven't been there and you live in Columbus. It's really weird, but go there. It's really fun.
Yep.
But so I live about 20-minute walk, half-hour walk from the Short North.
More or less.
So we go there quite a lot, me and my two roommates. So as we were walking there, I'm kind of, then there are two girls, so it's kind of like a weird transition from your story because it's basically the same thing. Two girls are walking in front of me, my roommates, and I'm kind of lagging behind just because they're talking about stuff I don't care about. And I see, out of my peripheral vision, I see two people just standing in front of a bush, seemingly talking to the bush. And so I kind of, that's weird. Look over towards them,
What
talking
the
to the
hell?
bush. I see a woman, kind of a bigger woman, jump out of the bush, pulling up her pants in the same process, zipping up her pants, and then they just walk away. Nope.
What the hell?
Nope. That these bushes were in front of very nice looking apartments. It's just apartments where it looks old on the outside,
But it's
and it's
like
all like
really
high
new on
tech
the
and stuff
inside.
on the inside. Yeah, it's one of those. So those like expensive things, and she's just like, I don't know if she was pooping or not, but it does appear that way.
Oh
It was
my
really,
God.
it was really weird. I did tell Amanda and Savannah about it. Did you guys just see that girl jump out of the bush like that? And they didn't see it. So
Oh my God.
it was really weird. It was really weird. It was odd. Really quite odd.
Alright, another one that I have from Chicago really isn't like all that much, but
Okay.
we took a trip to the Contemporary Art Museum. That's some of the weirdest art I've ever seen.
Contemporary art is really weird.
Okay. One of my favorite ones that I saw, actually there's a couple. I'm going to talk about a couple. There was one that there was like a feather boa, like just a bunch of random shit, like on this canvas, just like taped or glued to the canvas, I don't know. But there was like feather boa, like a wig and a bunch of other stuff, and there was like a
Seen that stuff.
ice skating boot, shoe, whatever.
Nice cake.
Yeah, that. And they had that, and all over the thing was just neon-colored paint, just splattered everywhere on everything. Yeah, and the only thing I could think of is that's probably a murder scene of a raver. and then
what was it called? Do you know?
No idea.
Probably called Murder Scene of a Rave.
And then there were a bunch of burnt-looking books attached to a canvas. They called that art. Yeah, contemporary art's really weird. One of my absolute favorite ones that I saw there, which made like almost everyone that I was with like half sick, was you walk into this room and they made, on like 3 different canvases, they made realistic looking gore in like guts and stuff from like a pig, and it's all on the canvas, like on different things. There's one that was supposed to be like a dog and everything, and there's like fur attached to the canvas in different places.
Is it like a painting, or is it like...
It like came off the canvas.
Oh, so there's like sculpture on canvas?
I guess. I don't want to know if that was real or not. I really don't.
Might have been.
Yeah, knowing contemporary art, but yeah.
There's that one guy who chopped animals in half.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget his name. This is one that we both know that happened in Columbus.
While we were on our way back from
we
a
just
local concert thing.
Yeah.
Thing at the Bluestone.
Bluestone, fun fact, a bar in a former church.
Yeah. It's really nice looking inside,
it was
too.
really cool. It was really weird. But so me and Zach, were you just visiting, or did you come down for a specific reason? I don't remember.
I went to that visiting artist with you, and then I guess more or less visiting.
Yeah. Okay. So me and Zach was just visiting. Just me, because we're best friends and we have a YouTube channel together.
On our way back from the concert.
On our way back from the concert.
It was raining like hell.
It's cold.
Cold as hell, and
miserable.
We start walking down the sidewalk, and both of us, we're not paying attention. We're talking to each other.
Yeah, I'm looking
like
down.
almost the whole time, and we're just kind of walking. No one's coming, so we're not paying attention.
Right.
And then one of us happens to look up. I don't know which one of us it was, but we look up, and there's a car in the middle of the sidewalk.
Seemingly just chilling, like somebody just parked a car.
Yeah, so one of us just points it out. We just look at each other like, what the hell? We start getting closer, and this guy took out like a parking sign
and a tree.
Like part of a tree.
Part of like a small tree. He like bent it, and then hit a building. And then when we got closer we realized
the building was a funeral home.
Man, I guess
the guy was okay, apparently.
I guess.
Because he was out talking to the guy who owned the funeral home.
Who was just like creepily like standing halfway out the door. Like he didn't even come outside. He's
And the guy who wrecked into the funeral home was sitting there laughing like it was nothing. Just like, oh, it's no problem.
Yeah, he's probably drunk.
Basically drunk and rationalizing that it was okay.
Yeah.
And as we walked by, didn't we just kind of go, hey man, there's no parking here.
Yeah. You're in a no parking zone. Or so, I don't remember what it was.
No, you went, hey man, this is a no parking zone. I go, yeah, you gotta move this shit. And the guy just kind of looked back like, what the hell? And then we just kind of kept walking and went inside.
Yeah,
really
I found out after you left that night, Savannah and Amanda told me that they saw a car run the stoplight and get hit by a truck and then just like swerved and like went out of control. And it was the same car. The guy had apparently run a stoplight.
Hit a truck.
Got like sideswiped by a truck, like spun out, took out a sign, part of a tree, and then crashed into a funeral home. And he's completely fine.
Yeah. I think he was just trying to take a shortcut
I guess.
through
The
life.
hell. I'm pretty sure that's the best example of irony.
Yeah,
Crashing into a funeral home and dying.
but he lived.
But he lived, so it's not that bad.
Yeah. Why am I disappointed about that?
No, because he was drunk driving and he's probably a jerk.
And an idiot.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else?
Nope.
Nothing. And alright, so like and favorite if you enjoyed.
Subscribe to the
to-
channel.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Twitter
Twitter
and
and
Tumblr,
Tumblr.
and you can like our Facebook
Facebook
page.
yeah.
Check out our website that has nothing on it.
We still have nothing on it.
We don't know how to do it. And
Yeah.
leave us a comment if you liked it.
Comment down in the comment box. Leave us weird things that you guys have
Yeah.
experienced.
Tell stories,
and
video response.
yeah, explain. Yeah, videos response. Those
are
are
good.
nice. Anything else?
Nope, that should be it.
All right.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next time.
See you.